welcome to this vlog. It tastes good. I'm making a cake because it was my best friend's birthday last weekend and I forgot to make her a cake. So I'm making her a cake now. This vlog is a continuation of the last vlog that I will have posted because basically I'm home alone at the moment. Jonathan is in Australia to see the F1 and I'm home alone, which doesn't usually happen. I think I'm actually handling it well until this morning and I was like, oh god, it's only Saturday and he gets back on Tuesday. So I'm not even halfway. Am I? No, I'm not halfway. I guess halfway would be midday way through today. I got a new clock. You'll have seen in my last video, we'll have the context. And I got it because our other clock matches, but it runs like the time's wrong. And this clock is currently saying it's 9:25. And it's not 9:25, is it? I thought it would work. But it seems like it doesn't. I keep looking at it as if the time's gonna change. That's really annoying. Yeah, I wanted to do a lot of writing today. I was like, I can make a video about writing all day. It's probably, my guess is that it's 12-ish. I need to set a timer for the cake. What is it? I printed out the recipe and put it up here, which I actually quite enjoyed. Not having to touch a screen. 30 minutes. Okay, it's 11:30. So I'll check it at 12. I was like, I could write so much today. I could make a video about writing all day. We'll see if that happens. I need to do the dishwasher. I don't know what the time is. It's 2:30 and I haven't written anything, have I? I edited my last vlog and watched a YouTube video and read some of my book and haven't done any writing. I'm really liking this. I would keep reading, but I'm telling myself that I need to write. So I'm going to literally force myself by filming like a time lapse, and that will force me to write because I can't be the next Chloe Gong if I don't write my story. Hers is really good, so I'm like, I can't be as good as her. Hers has like a lot of complexities where it's making me feel like my story is too simple, even though in the past I've worried that I've made it too complicated. But I have a character who, I don't know if it's a spoiler, but like no one's really gonna watch these. I have a character who can possess other people and is very similar to the main like magic in Immortal Longings, as people can jump bodies. It's just interesting because I have like basically one of my characters can do that. But like her world building is so good, and I feel like I really want the world to feel real, and Chloe Gong's world, I think the country is called Talon and the city is called Sun-Er, I don't know. Like it feels really real, whereas I feel like the cities don't feel totally real. Everything has a name, but I'm just worried it doesn't feel real enough. But also I'm on my second draft, so like imagine what Chloe Gong's second draft looked like, right? yeah, let's get some writing done. I am on chapter... the last thing I was working was chapter 9, which I probably need to read over, even though that will probably give me the ick. I've got a tick box system going at the moment, and I haven't really ticked off everything for chapter 9 properly, so I probably need to read through it and do that. And then, what's after chapter 9? Chapter 10. Dreams don't come true unless you work on them. They don't come magically true from you doing nothing. It's my self-pep talk. If I don't write the book, it will never get published. I've set a timer for 2 hours that I want to focus on this, and I've paused it while talking to you because it's been 15 minutes so far. My writing is actually better than I thought it was. It's better. The light is making streaks. That's just what we're dealing with. This is not a high quality production. It's better than I thought it was. I'm enjoying the prose that I've put out because I was worried that it was cringe. I worry that the voice of Bologna edges towards cringy humor, but then also I was reading Chloe Gong, as I was saying, and sometimes she just states things simply, and I'm like realizing it's actually okay to just state things simply to get the point across, rather than being like, this doesn't sound, all prosy. I don't know if that makes sense. I think that's all I wanted to say. Let's do some writing. I mean, it's mostly reading right now actually, so it's not going to be much fun typing. It's been just over an hour. I'm actually doing really well, so I'm just going to keep going. It's just once I get into it, it's fine. I just procrastinate doing it, but then I have a good time. And I'm actually quite liking it because I have the whole first draft written, and usually when I'm writing I get to a point where rereading my draft doesn't motivate me because I get to the end and I'm like, oh, there's none left, and I have to write it, and it never really inspires me. I just get sad that there's none left. Whereas because I've written the whole draft, there is more. So I can just keep going. So that's really good. Also, the book I'm reading is also written in the same tense that mine is in, and I feel like it's helping me a lot of how to phrase things, because I'm writing in present tense, and sometimes I still just get thrown off. So I feel like the book I'm reading is helping me since it's in the same tense. And it's also fun because I know, I wouldn't say all of the world building, but I know most of the world building and most of the magic system. I know how it works in a way that I didn't when I was writing this first draft. So it's fun to be able to go in and fix things and make things make sense properly, He has ignored me for close to 24 hours. It's funny because I was just writing the scene about explaining Bologna's relationship with her cat, and then my Slink comes sit on me because Slinky inspires Bologna's cat. Look at this fearsome beast. I finished chapter 9. My time is at 23 minutes 49 seconds because I was pausing it every time that I stopped to message Jonathan, and I was also taking videos off my phone to get more space, so I paused every time I was doing that, but otherwise was focused. But I think at one point I forgot to unpause it, and I did want to reach 2 hours, but I'm starving. Slinky's probably like, who the fuck are you talking to? I'm starving, and I've reached the end of the chapter. Hello. I feel like it's a natural place to take a break, even though I wanted to get to 2 hours. I don't know what I'm gonna eat because I don't really want to make anything. Hey, Slink. Hello. Getting up means I have to disturb Mr. Slink. Kim's Convenience is giving me way too much cringe. I think the plot lines are cringe and the acting is cringe. The only actor who I think is not cringe is Appa, and he's not in it enough to make up for how cringe everyone else is. Oh, and the mum is nice too, but Janet is really cringe and Jung is really cringe. So I'm gonna watch Free Ren. I'm on episode 5. I started watching it last weekend. I'm not sure how I feel about it, to be honest, but I don't really have any other go-to thing to watch. My chips keep snapping.
Take these words to heart, friend. Is a ghost and haunt you?
Damn. I love that that's a round number. Sorry, my screen is horrifically dirty. She only hung out with me for 2 seconds. The biggest, craziest plot twist. What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know what, how crazy. The tension between two of the main characters is crazy. It's so well done. I love it, and this plot is just crazy. I read the blurb and I thought Chloe Gong was from New Zealand. She's not really. I don't know how to class it. She was born in Shanghai and then she was raised in New Zealand, and now she lives in New York. So like New Zealand can hardly claim her, which explains why she's so cool. She's too cool to be from New Zealand. This plot twist is crazy. Ignore the tissues and just focus on Slink. He loves to stand on my computer. I think it's bedtime. I wrote, I think 6,000 words. I mean, a lot of it is copy and pasting from my draft for about 2.5 hours, which really isn't that many considering how many hours there are in a day. So maybe I'll try doing more tomorrow. I feel like I need to do like an early session and then a later session. It feels like I was writing for a long time, but I obviously wasn't really. That's my sign off for the evening. I will see you tomorrow. I'm gonna ice that cake. We're just going no makeup this whole vlog, which is very unlike me because I won't leave the house without it. I'm not in a good mood. It's day 3 of being home alone, and honestly, I'm just over it. I don't want to be home alone anymore. I just don't want to. Yeah. I really struggled to get out of bed. I did do some writing in bed, so I added like nearly 2,000 words to my document. When I finally get up with it in mind to make a coffee because I have a headache, and Slinky has puked everywhere. Like, he's left a trail through the living room of where he's obviously like run away while vomiting, and he sits on this pillow of Jonathan's on the couch, and we have to wash it so often because he always pukes on it. But he puked off the edge of it onto the couch pillow, which I don't really know how you can clean. And then leaped over the arm of the couch and left a trail of puke there, puked on the floor over there by the couch, and then made his way over to the kitchen and puked more, and then he finally got the hairball he was trying to puke up before he reached the tile floor. So the kitchen floor, which is easy to clean, has no puke on it. It's only the pillow, the couch, and the carpet. He already gets a supplement of like omegas, fish oil stuff for his joints. He gets medicine to help his arthritis pain. I give him a supplement that's like senior. It's literally just called senior. That's supposed to do stuff. His cat biscuits are specifically for mature adult cats, because previously I had to give him biscuits that were specifically to prevent urinary tract infections, but I think like all of the things I'm giving him are covering that because he doesn't have that problem anymore. But now he keeps vomiting up hairballs all the time, and it's like the worst vomit to clean, TMI, but it's all like, it's not chunky, it's all watery every time he pukes up these fucking hairballs. And he just had to get it absolutely everywhere. Nights ago, he started vomiting while in bed under the covers, and I had to like kick him out, and he puked on in the kitchen here. He pukes a lot. I don't think it's a concern because I have given him like worm treatments. Like I give him worming tablets, so I don't think he has worms. He's not puking up grass. He's just puking up these fucking hairballs, which he's never really had a problem with. And Google is like, groom him more, but he's like a short hair cat. This coffee packet of coffee has been in the cupboard for like a really long time, so it's probably not good. Not like so long as off, just, you know, coffee, once it gets air and stuff around it, it's not as good. So it probably won't be very good, but it's the only coffee I have left, and the only drink I have in the fridge is a grape monster, and I don't want a grape monster right now. Being indecisive about what cup, because I want a small one, because if it's too big I'll put too much milk in it. I forgot the ice. So today is just another day. I have like that much left of the book I'm reading, and it was getting really good, oh my god, but I wanted to not stay up all night reading it. There's fluff in my cup, so that's on the agenda. I think I'm gonna see Zoe and give her the cake, so I've got to ice the cake. Nothing else is going on apart from Slinky's fucking annoying vomit. He's also not hanging out with me. I was like, oh, it's good that I'm staying home because I can hang out with the cats and they won't get lonely. They're ignoring me so hard. They don't give a shit that I'm here. I'm in a bad mood about such minor things, but my headache probably isn't helping. I just wanted to yap to the camera because I feel a bit crazy from like being absolutely silent and not saying anything either because I don't have anyone to talk to. And the thing is like seeing Zoe will probably make me feel better, but like I can't be bothered leaving the house. Like I know I need human interaction, but I also like don't want to make the effort. I don't know what you would describe that as. Mental health confusion. You're on top of the coffee machine, so. I'm messaging Jonathan about Slinky. It's making me laugh, which is good. I need that. My coffee thing doesn't have like a timer. It's just on or off, and I got distracted messaging Jonathan while it was going, so I got no idea how long it was. But I mean, it looks alright. Like, it's not too much. The bench is really dirty, even though I cleaned it yesterday. That was yesterday. Oh my god, don't forget caramel. I was looking up, I think, as I was ranting about all these supplements I give Slinky, I don't know how I ended that rant. I think I'm gonna have to buy him cat food that is for hairballs. Jonathan suggested we brush him, so I guess also that. It's quite warm because there's so much of the hot coffee and I guess the ice is melted. It doesn't taste that bad. I'll put the kangaroos in there. You can actually see them. Oh my god. Can you see him? Okay, I think I'm gonna ice the cake. I'm quite hungry, but nothing is appealing. So It's not the best ever, but it's better than I thought it would be. We're gonna ice this cake. Look at this silly. Look at her. She does not want to be looked at. She's got pink toes. There's one pink toe on each foot. I added too much milk. I was meant to be halving the recipe and I didn't do half the milk. It's a bit runny. It's kind of like sunken in the middle. I don't have the patience required for this right now. Which is honestly me, like, most of the time when I try to bake something. Now I have too much icing. There's like clumps of icing sugar in here. I'm not a baker. I'm too, like, I can't think of the phrase. Something related to slapping. I'm too slapdash for baking, to be honest. I mean, it'll probably taste good. It's just like crazy messy. But I have faith that it will taste good. I mean, the amount of icing sugar I put in there, it's not going to be bad, is it? Tastes good. I kind of want to make toast and put icing on it. Is that crazy? I also made like a huge mess. I just wiped the table, so. It kind of looks like Marmite because it's so dark. This feels kind of like a crazy thing to do. For some reason. It tastes good. It's probably good that I'm at the end of my bread because I only have 3 slices. Otherwise, I think I would eat a lot of this. I've still got a lot in here. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't like wasting food. I mean, it will probably last. Maybe if I buy some more bread, I just keep having icing on toast for a few days. It's so confusing sometimes to be a girl. This is the most attention she's shown me in 3 days. I actually feel very reinvigorated from socializing, so thanks, Zoe. Totally been so cuddly. It's raining, which obviously is worse than sun, but it does mean I don't have to feel bad about the fact that I'm inside. Tools is going crazy. I need to get my book if she's gonna sit on me. I've got this much left. My hair is annoying me. My hair is always annoying me. So I can really finish it in one sitting. She sat on me. I wasn't sure about it on the first piece, but I'm worried that I haven't mixed it properly. I don't know. I keep getting like a flavor hit that I'm not sure about. What a cutie. what the actual fuck just happened in chapter 29. What the fuck? There has to be something where whatever just happened isn't happening. I thought that would happen. I don't know why though. So 3 crazy things have happened. The first thing I didn't think would happen, and then the last 2 I did think would happen, but the third thing doesn't make sense right now. She's gone full crazy. Oh my god! The plot twist here on the last second of the last page. The thing I was like, I don't know how that's gonna be, you know? I didn't know how that plot twist was gonna play out. Fuck. Oh my god. Okay, so the next book must be out. Vilest Things. Okay, so I need the second book. Desperately. The twists and turns. I can't say anything because it's all spoilers that I can't tell you. This is one of the best fantasies I've read in a really, really long time. I feel like I don't read as much as I used to, so when I get like a really good fantasy, this is definitely 5 stars. Slinky's scratching his tree. The world building, the dynamic characters, but I could still keep track of everyone, the magic system, the plot twists. I said Chloe Gong was cooking and I was right. This is crazy. Slinky's here, suddenly. Did you know he's been ignoring me? And he puked everywhere. I would highly recommend. I think I actually need to read everything by her now. This is her first adult book, I think. I think her first series was young adult. I really enjoyed this though. It had like young adult vibes and adult vibes at the same time without being like too explicit. I can't think of a different word. But sometimes adult fantasies get a bit too ridiculously explicit. Whereas this was like a good balance. Like they're like I want to say they're in their early 20s, and like the vibe fits. Like it fits. It's so good. And I love the main character. She's not like a scared little girl. Like she knows what she's doing and she's good at it. And also she's like really flawed, but like in a fun way. Like she makes decisions and you're like, what the fuck are you doing right now? But like not in a way that makes her unbearable, if that makes sense. Like in a way that it's fun. Like her flaws are reasonable, if that makes sense, and she handles them well. Crazy. So good. We're on the iPad. My phone's decided it's out of space. I actually look like insane. I have an egg for a head. I'm like, I feel like it's not coming across, but I'm like shaky from not eating enough food today. So this is my dinner. Leftovers from yesterday, which I think was this vlog. I'm gonna eat this and watch another episode of Free Run. So that's my plan. What am I doing? Netflix. I read some reviews, like all the reviews that came up first for Immortal Longings, and they were all 1 star and everyone hated it. don't do that. If you rate the book 5 stars, don't read people's 1-star reviews because they have valid points, but they're not points that I saw previously, and I don't need to have that negativity in my life. But I did it to myself. A lot of people saying the world building was too complicated and too info dumpy, but I liked the way that she was bringing the information in. Like, I feel like she balanced it well. And I liked all the characters because there was just 3. Like, once you got there were just 3. It was easy. Whereas the V.E. Schwab book I started to read last week was like way more than that and way harder to keep track of. So I don't know what people are talking about. And then there's stuff about how the body jumping thing is like a breach of consent and stuff, but it's like, that's just because it's, to me, my perspective is that it's just like a function of the world and like a social norm. Yes, obviously it's a like massive breach of consent and bodily autonomy, but like it's part of the world. And I feel like she's more like commentating on the use of the technology and like limitations on resources hoarded by the rich. I feel like that's what she's more talking about. Anyway, I'm gonna watch Free Run and stop shaking and eat some food. Yeah, I'm in a new outfit, nice and clean from the dryer.
Deserving of a reward.
We're back on the iPad. All my other devices are full from how much I've vlogged. So this is just like an authentic FaceTime vibes. Not low quality, authentic and wholesome. My phone's on sleep mode. Obviously that means I should be in bed. I just wanted to say bye. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you enjoyed this video, thanks for being here. Talking to myself helps a lot with being alone because I don't like it. I have 1 evening left and then Jonathan's back. Thank God. I'm over it. Like, I'm so over it. He's having a great time. I want him to have fun. I just also, I'm over it. I wanted to give you a writing update since that's kind of been the theme of this video. So when I started, I was at the end of chapter 9. We've done chapter 10, chapter 11, chapter 12, and chapter 13. So that's kind of crazy. I'm at the beginning of chapter 14, but I think I need to have a little think about her internal thoughts and why she's doing certain things. I think she's coming across as too like, I can't think of the word. She's going along with things too much, and I need some of her inner thoughts to like explain her motivations for doing that. Everything is pretty much just me copying over from draft 1 and fixing stuff. Chapters that I've added, 10, 11, 12, 13, is 10,481 words. That's kind of a lot, isn't it? Yeah, that makes sense in my little word track. Yesterday I added 6k to the document and today I added 4.5k. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good progress, really. I'm just not really sure about her interiority. I think that's the word to use right now. And then looking at my outline, I'm a bit unsure on the upcoming chapters. I'm hoping that the same thing that will happen that has this far, which is I'm surprised by how okay it is. I'm just worried it's getting a bit wishy-washy and her motives for not like, she's in a situation she doesn't want to be in, and I need a good explanation of why she's like just going along with everything instead of breaking out of it. So I'm a bit worried about that. But that's pretty good progress, really. How many chapters is that? I'm not really. I'm trying to multitask right now. 10, 11, 12, 13. 4 chapters in 2 days. It's pretty good considering how much I procrastinated. So that's good. Still a lot to go, but I feel like it's getting better. Do I have anything else to say? I don't think so. It's definitely bedtime. It's 11:15. I don't know how that happened. That happened really suddenly. If you're still watching, leave a star emoji for Bologna. And if you have a writing project, I don't know, tell me something about it if you want to. I never want to on other people's writing channels, but like, I don't know, if you're here you could do that. I can't even remember what else happened this weekend. Thanks for hanging out with me and watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!